Hey everyone, like I told you, and this is only the beginning. We still have basically almost a whole year before the federal elections in 2019. And like I warned Canadians already, wait till you see the kind of hit pieces and articles that are going to come out of our established media, and CBC in particular, because they realize, ooh, there's a potential threat to the ruling elite, to the ruling establishment. And that comprises the political parties and their propagandist counterparts in the establishment media. Headline, CBC News, Calgary. Alleged white supremacist kicked out of UCP joined Bernier's People's Party. Adam Strashok, linked to anti-Semitic messages, has been disavowed by Alberta's UCP, federal Tories. Canadian Press, November 9th, 2018. I mean, if you look at the picture of this young man, this Adam Strashok, holy, is he even old enough to vote? My God, look at that little baby face. This is what the CBC, look at this. Look at what the hacks at the CBC. Who is this? Oh, it's Canadian Press, so I can't point to an individual. I love to be able to point to an individual as to the kind of disgusting hit pieces and bullshit propaganda they put out. But look at this. This guy, what? This is what we're supposed to be scared of? Really though? And once I read in the article, you realize that, this is a guy that was actually, goes all the way back. I think they went all the way back to 2011 or 2013. He was part of the Conservative Party. Never heard about him though until now though, right? Oh, but apparently now he's joined and supporting Maxime Bernier instead, or at least they're alluding to that suggestion. So, well, who cares about the other, 30,000 plus supporters of Maxime Bernier that have already jumped in to support that party that are, people like myself, they're just decent, good, kind, compassionate human beings. Oh, no. CBC is going to use this guy that apparently is a white supremacist or anti-Semitic. He's going to be the representation going forward of the People's Party candidate. Forget about all the other rest of, like I say, the 30,000 people that have nothing that the CBC can use to throw against us. No, they'll use this young guy, once again, that was apparently well known all the way back to many years ago, but mum was the word when he was part of any of the establishment parties. But once you, like I said, once you challenge the status quo, watch and see what happens. You wait till you see the escalation of this kind of rhetoric going forward between now and 2019 elections. Mark my words, you're going to see it. Yeah, recent IR graduate looking for new opportunities. Like I say, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Really though. What are fucking all Canadians? We better listen to this young lad. Oh, he's going to turn us all into a bunch of Nazis? Is that what you're suggesting, CBC? And Maxime and the PPC and everything that they touch? Oh, we're just all going to be a bunch of white nationalist supremacists or anti-Semitics because this little fucking dipshit apparently, what do you do? Throw $10 at the party or something? Is that what you're suggesting? Or what, he's going to join up to the party? Once again, all it takes is, just one little teeny thing. Like you could do a million things right, but with the media, if they can find one way to take you down, they'll do so. And they love it, as you see, time and time again, because that's what they do. That's their motif. That's straight out of their playbook. Says it's a screen grab of Adam Strashok's LinkedIn profile showing his experience as call center leader on Jason Kenney's campaign. It has since been deleted. An alleged white supremacist who was kicked out of Alberta's United Conservative Party found a new political home in Maxime Bernier's fledgling People's Party of Canada, at least briefly. Adam Strashok's name has vanished from the membership list on the People's Network Alberta Facebook page, along with virtually all other evidence of his previously active life on social media. But a cached version of the page from mid-September shows that he had joined the party and signed up 2 others. Hey, you're starting to learn to do things like I do. Are you paying? The folks at the CBC must be paying attention to my videos because, yeah, I got lots of screen grabs and screenshots myself and archived articles from all of your crap, from all your rhetoric, from all your political propaganda. Oh, you got something on this little doofus? Yeah, I got tons of evidence stacked up against you folks. And it ain't going nowhere because it's backed up multiple times and archived. So yeah, your day of reckoning's coming. Don't worry. And it'll be done at a proper and appropriate time. Mark my words. Rest assured on that one. In Calgary on Friday at a People's Party of Canada rally, Maxime Bernier said the man is not involved in the party and white supremacists in general aren't welcome within party ranks. He said this multiple times, folks. This is not what he stands for. But once again, CBC trying to stain everything that Maxime stands for, everything that the People's Party of Canada stands for, all of the people that support him. They're trying to put a big giant stain on us all, and instead of doing the hard work of trying to figure out what's good or what's positive about what we all stand for, no, they're going to find one little dipshit here and say, oh, see? Oh, yeah, oh, you want to avoid these people? Oh, they're just a bunch of anti-Semitics and racists, right? Like I say, they're such failures. They're so fucking lazy and incompetent that they don't even want to put in hard work. They just hope, hey, let's just call these people names, insult them, deride them, and suggest they're bad people, and Canadians will fall for our shit. So, done deal. Move on. We want to have people who believe in our philosophy and our principles, and we have a different position on immigration. We're not for mass immigration, but at the same time, we're not anti-immigrant, he said. When asked if he has concerns about white supremacists joining his party, Bernier said they do background checks and look at people's social media before they can be a part of the People's Network executive. People who don't share our values aren't welcome in our party, he said. We want to have serious people on the board of our riding association because we're a serious party. Earlier in the day, a party spokesman did not directly answer when asked if Strashok is still a party member and, if so, whether his membership will be revoked. I can tell you he has not been elected to any interim EDA Electoral District Association Board and, as far as we know, is not involved in organizing, Martin Massey said in an email. In a bid to insulate itself from extremists, the People's Party is asking all members of its riding association across the country to sign a pledge promising that they have done or said nothing in the past and will do or say nothing in the future that would embarrass the party. But Massey said the vetting system applies only to riding association board members, not to our 32,000 members or the thousands of people who've been attending a meetup or commenting on Facebook. However, he added, we've always been very clear that anyone with extreme views was not welcome in the party. Asked again whether the People's Party would cancel Strashok's membership should it discover he's still a member, Massey said, I repeat, we've always been very clear that anyone with extreme views was not welcome in the party. The Canadian press couldn't reach Strashok to ask him about his party affiliations. Anyways, now it goes on to start showing some of his history in regards to his association with the Conservative Party of Canada, the Federal Conservative Party. But once again, we didn't hear nothing about this guy then. And apparently this all goes back to, well, if you look down here a little further, it says Rempel confirmed that Strashok, who lived in a riding, was hired as an intern in a regional office to the best of her recollection in the summer of 2013. His job would have been akin to shredding photocopy paper with access to nothing confidential, she said. He also served briefly on a riding association board until September 2015, when some executive members became aware of some questionable social media posts. So once again, this young man was all part of the Conservative Party, but never heard nothing about him this goes all the way back to apparently 2013. But now in 2018, that apparently now he's pivoted away from the Conservative Party, and now apparently for some reason, whatever his reason is, might very well be that he's against immigration. He's looking out there that there's only one party in Canada that's not all about massive immigration. Now, I'm sure he's not going to get what he wants because, like Maxime Bernier said, yeah, the People's Party of Canada is not anti-immigration. It's about smart immigration. It's about proper immigration, right? So this young man probably isn't going to benefit the party or going to align with the party on the kind of stances that or principles that is promoted or espoused by party leaders like, well, by Maxime Bernier or people who associate or align with Maxime Bernier and the People's Party of Canada. So what's the point? What's the point? Once again, if this whole article is not simply meant to just use as fodder to paint the People's Party of Canada as, ooh, scary, we're bad people. Oh, anyone that supports the People's Party of Canada, if you do, hey, look, that's going to put you in association with this young guy, and he's a white nationalist. He's an anti-Semitic. Do you really want to align yourself with him? Like as if, no, really though. Do you really? I mean, are you fucking foolish or naive enough to believe that there's nobody in the Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, the NDPers that are about doing things that are probably not considered on the typical norm as far as having what's considered extremist views. I mean, just look at some of these fucking Antifa shits or these far left activists that now seem to be dominating our education institutions and showing up everywhere when anyone's even just trying to go out and talk, right? You want to talk about extremist views? Holy Christ, the far left, they got the most extremist views that's propagated and dominating the airwaves and social media platforms that I've seen. I mean, come on. For every one of these white racists or white supremacists or anti-Semites that are like right-wingers, as they're trying to suggest here, really though? Especially anti-Semites? Hello? People that are anti-capitalism, guess what? Hey, let me just let me let the folks in the CBC in on a little secret here. Most right-wingers or libertarians, we like capitalism. Big fans of capitalism. Guess who is very dominant in capitalism? A lot of Jews. So apparently we don't have no problem with Jews. We have no problem with a lot of things that the people or the Jewish people do. But apparently they found one dude that seemingly does, and they're going to make him, he's now the new sole representative of the People's Party candidate. Meanwhile, like I say, go talk to people that support NDP or Justin Trudeau, right? Like some of these far leftists. Go ahead. Tell me there's no anti-Semites among them, right? Yeah. No, socialists and communists, no, there's no anti-Semites there, are there? Right? Holy Christ. It was always the socialists and the communists that had the biggest hate on for capitalists or people that are all about market economies, which a lot of times a lot of those people are Jewish, right? Just saying. So, anyways, I'll post a link to this article in the description of the video below. But like I say, this is a pure, unadulterated hit piece. And like I say, the CBC, they don't even care about hiding their political bias anymore, because it's all about putting out that rhetoric, folks. They want to convince you that, hey, don't you dare support the People's Party of Canada, Maxime Bernier, or align yourself in any way with those people, because, well, if you do, we'll show that, if you want to associate with them, we'll be more than willing to show the rest of Canadians that you're in line with these people. You're a racist. You're a Nazi. You're a homophobe. You're anti-Semitic. Complete failure. Of course, that's just par for the course for these collectivists, these inept authoritarians these days. They can't even put together a coherent, decent argument, rebuttal, or debate against people that are standing up for liberty. So what they do is they just, why even try when you know they're going to fail at every attempt? They don't even bother. It's like, we know we're wasting our time there. So, hey, let's just call them racists, anti-Semites, and white supremacists and move on. Well, don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the bullshit. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.